Greetings, guys. It took a lot of effort. I got Cameron. Come on into the front. Got Cameron here. Rob. I don't know where Rob's in his phone. Okay, let's just get straight to work. We got a Traxxas / 4-wheel drive here, and it came into the shop presenting some steering issues. And at first look, I could see that the drag link is well, you can't see because of my hand, but doesn't matter. You don't need to see everything. We're going to fix it right here. The drag link connecting the steering together is not connected. So I think we have the screws. Rob, you said you needed me to go through and look for special screws?
Yeah, give me a... I don't know how long it needs to be yet, but I need a Traxxas screw that has the shoulder on it.
All right,
I'm going to get started taking this front end apart here so we can get to it.
Okay. This is my master screw kit here. And I believe I got all my shouldered screws here in various lengths.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. And then I may have some of those, like the brass ones that mimic the shouldered too.
Okay.
So let me know.
All right.
I'll give you the drink water.
Thank you. We'll take these 4 screws out. And the front end should pop right off of this thing, and we'll be able to see where the issue is with the steering. It's going to fall right off. All right. Get this off of here. Put the chassis to the side. And it looks like, yep, it looks like we're missing a screw right down inside here. I don't know if I can show any of that. The lighting's not right. It's right down inside here.
Yeah, we'll have to obviously work on lighting.
Yeah, right down inside here. So we'll work on getting lighting and better camera angles for you guys. Sorry about that. All right. So I'm just going to put a screw in here for the moment as a placeholder, so I can take the other screw out of the other side to see the proper size. Okay, that'll just hold the linkage in place so the whole thing doesn't fall out on me. Back this screw out. Oh, look, it all fell apart anyway. That's okay. All right. I'm looking for a screw like this one. Yeah, okay. Let's see what we got. This one might be the one we need. Let's see. Dang it. Not quite the same. Not quite the same. Okay. What about this one? That's the one. That's the one right there. I don't know if anybody wants to see this or not, but if you can see it or not. Anyway, found the screw that fits it. Put this to the side. Get this thing put back together. this one back out. This one in. Let's get everything to line up first. There we are. Hold it in place. Do a better job of holding it in place. And that should do it. Let's see if the screws are too tight. Nope. Working good. Give everything a quick check. Everything's tight that's supposed to be tight. All right. I think we're going to replace this screw with a button head instead of a flat head, because that's what Traxxas would have done. Let's see how long this one is. Ooh. Halfway across the table.
I definitely allow that size. So, wow. You got a big box, but I think I got more screws, buddy.
Oh, this is half of them.
Oh,
I left the other half at home. There we are. I'll have to bring the screw checker next time.
that's right.
I printed a screw checker so you could measure the length of them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I've kind of been doing it long enough I could look at it and pretty much tell.
Yeah, me too.
So we're going to just replace this with the proper button head screw.
Get them all dialed in.
Yeah.
And how does the screw? So is that the screw on the other side that you're replacing, or is
This screw right here,
that on the opposite side
that's
of
on
the drag?
the bottom side.
Oh, okay.
That's where it will connect up to the servo horn right there.
Okay,
This
yeah,
will.
got it.
And I turn them, yeah.
How is the other side of the drag link? Was that screw okay?
The screw was fine.
Okay.
I was able to use that screw to match up with your screw kit over here to get the right ones.
Right on.
I don't know why I'm checking these again. I've already made sure they're tight, but that's all right. Okay. Let's make sure these are tight. Anything I can see right here real quick, I'll give it a little tighten up just to make sure things are good.
Yeah, overall it looks pretty clean. You don't see a lot of dirt in the chassis. You kept it, it's doing a good job keeping it together.
Yeah. Let's give things a quick once over, That was a little loose on the shock. That one's pretty good. That'll happen on these basher cars.
Yeah.
Things will come loose. You don't realize it until it falls out sometimes.
Yeah. Those back tires are slick, so he's been running
Oh, yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah. As he should. This is your screw, so we'll put that back in your screw kit. And what else do we got? A couple down here. A little bit loose, a little bit loose. Got some RPM off front arms on it. That'll help for bashing. Looks like rear arms on it too. All right. Okay, looks like everything's pretty much been touched. Let's check that wheel. Oh, wheel tight. Let's see that one. That's right. We got a bunch of screws up here in the front end we need to do. Come here, you.
How do those bearings feel in the wheel?
That's what got me looking here.
Little play
They
there,
are
huh?
definitely got some play in them, as you can maybe see.
All
The
right.
wheel is tight. I can see it. It's probably impossible to see on camera with this lighting, but you can see the drive shaft. Yeah, the light's going to be terrible here. Oh, that helps a little. The drive shaft is, which way do we go? The drive shaft is wiggling. Anyway, you can't see it on camera, but what I'm trying to point out is the drive shaft here wiggles when I'm wiggling the wheel, which tells me that the bearings in the hub here are worn out. Or it could be the axle stub itself. But we won't know without further exploration.
But
Wait to see.
it'll still function as prescribed.
Will absolutely function. It's gonna haul ass until it doesn't. Anyway, okay. We checked one wheel. Let's check the other. Just for certain. I don't remember which one I checked, but now they're both tight. We'll check the chassis in a minute. The rear wheels. Let's get the tools out of the way here. This one, not this one. Okay. Screw from there. So now we've got 4 screws to put the front of the chassis back on. The front bulkhead. Now with these 4-wheel drive slashes, you've got the drive shaft that runs from the rear up to the front. You've got to make sure that it's locked in the back, which it is. You can tell by the way that it is. You can tell because it rotates the rear wheels when I'm spinning it. So when you put the front back together, you've got to line it up with the input, the pinion, I guess, something, whatever for the front. Let's check that too. Make sure that's good and tight. Helps it with the right wrench, perhaps. That was the right wrench. Am I just not getting it right now? The problem is I have 25% less grip than I used to. It's a finger joke.
What's a finger joke?
Helps if you get the right size screw, the right size wrench. There we go.
Good?
Good and tight. Yeah. And that's it.
We're definitely going to need more lines.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Okay, let's put the fingers back on. You want to pull that back a little bit?
Absolutely.
Okay. So it slides on. I'm trying to do it on camera. I swear I own one of these trucks. It's something I've done a million times, but I'm trying to show it to the camera, and it's without looking at the camera. I'm not a camera person yet, so we'll get there. I just got to do it so I can see it. Gotta turn it, make that here. Yeah, I will admit it's been a minute since I've done it. My 4-wheel drive slash is currently broken, of course, as happens with these fast cars. The faster you go, the more you break. But you grab that wheel, spin it for me, whichever way. There it is.
Good?
Yep, we got to start locking in now. I just needed 3 hands and only had 2. Okay. Now you, of course, can't see it probably, but it's all in there now. Now I will set it down. Reinstall these 4 screws. One. 2. No, good, thank you. 3. And number 4. And 4, okay. We'll flip it back over. I just put in 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Holds the front clip. I don't know what to call it. The front on. Reinstall the screw for the servo horn. Correct size driver, of course. Add a little torque on there. I'm also going to replace this flathead screw here that holds the servo horn on. Probably can't see it in the camera too well, but it needs to be a button head screw as well.
Oh my.
So it'll actually tighten it up. But actually, I can tighten, this is a clamping servo horn, so we'll clamp it back on there. Get the servo horn good and tight. Let's see. It's about that guy right there. Reinstall this. Get her good and tight. And tighten these clamping screws if we can. I think they're already stripped out, it looks like. Well, that's a bummer, but that's okay.
What I miss?
I think these clamping, this one's all right. It's got a little bite. The screws to clamp this servo horn on, this one feels like it was a little soft, stripped out already.
So
It
inside the screw?
Yeah.
I may have an extra screw that size if you want to try.
I think it's going. Yeah.
And
It's good.
all right.
It's good. It's tight. The back one's good and tight.
Okay.
I should stop saying that. Servo horn screw is tight now. Clamp is clamped. Let's see. Guess we can do a quick go over some of the screws on the rear of this, just for good measure, right? Check the wheels while we're here. Not too much. They're pretty good. Okay. A couple more back here we'll check. Make sure our linkages are tight. Our turnbuckles are tight. So far we've been pretty good. This one is a little bit loose. All right. Okay. I think that about completes that. Let's grab the remote and test it out. Get the stand here. Thank you, sir. Ooh, that was louder than it needed to be. And the light went off at the same time. That was perfect.
What the heck?
Don't
Yeah,
break it
dude.
again.
Hey, now watch out. You can't say that on camera. All right, plug them in. Here's the switch. Woo! It's like a jet engine ready to go, boy. Yeah, all right, and we're steering. Ooh. Woo, this thing's a ripper, dude.
You said it's a 60-mile-an-hour rig.
Yeah, all right.
So now
It's definitely got all the cooling.
Yeah, it does.
Got all the cooling, all right.
Beautiful.
So, trying to see that paper there.
His name is Henry.
Henry. So, Henry, thank you for putting your trust in us. I think we've got you all ironed out. You're back ready to go. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.